Well, it was a long journey, but it all started when I was a child. Quite cliche, but just like everybody, I was lucky enough for my parents to put paintbrushes in my hand as soon as I can remember. I went to school with nothing else on my mind but art, but during that time I actually transitioned into graphic design. That was like a really big thing when I was going to school, so I actually ended up going for that because I told my father I wanted to go to school for art, and he was like, well, do you want to live in a cardboard box for the rest of your life? And so graphic design seemed to make more sense to me and seemed to be where the money was. So it was a long journey from there and eventually led me to painting. And basically the story is I went to school for that, really enjoyed learning a lot, and ended up getting a couple of internships and even a job doing graphic design, and even worked for an RV catalog company, one of the most bizarre things I've ever done. And just kind of got turned off on doing artwork on the computer. I felt like I was doing so much clicking and not actually expressing my creativity the way that I was taught in the first place. So after school, I kind of began to explore more mediums and really just got back to the nitty-gritty and back to natural resources and used my paintbrushes and paints, and really just enjoyed using watercolors and acrylics versus design on the computer. So my work kind of probably resembles a cross between design and painting, so it's kind of become my style, I guess. I really took graphic design seriously, and so it was almost like that mathematical side of your brain, and making right angles versus like fluid lines. And so you'll see in a lot of my work that I have a pretty big cross between both. So it's almost like I'm an artist with like an identity crisis or an identity problem because I express the two of them so much. But over the years I've tended to morph the two and gone from doing more realistic paintings and landscape paintings to a blend of abstract, but still using kind of right angles and linear expressions and everything. So yeah, I'm constantly experimenting, I'm constantly changing what I do, which might be a bad thing just because people might not even be able to recognize my work over the years, but it's all fun for me, so yeah, it's a journey. The number one goal is to be able to make painting my absolute priority, and just base my income off of my own painting, which sounds awful and twisted and probably what a lot of people say as well. But really to be able to call myself an artist, not only a part-time artist that is also working part-time jobs to get by and afford a lifestyle, but really just develop my career entirely around my artwork, and not only that, but really experiment with other mediums. I really would like to work big scale. Right now I currently work pretty small sizes just because my studio only allows it and my materials right now, but I really would love to collaborate with other artists, explore other mediums, and yeah, make it my ultimate career. So, and have, kind of a following, have people be able to recognize my work, which again, I should probably evolve my style into something more identifiable. So, my name is Leigh Erickson and I'm a raw artist.